Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cotton Candida. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome all. This video is about so much more than shifting. I'm so sorry. I haven't had my morning tea yet. Yes, it is morning for me. So I'm basically going to be keeping track of the time. I do have to go to work soon, but I wanted to do this video because I have a few announcements to make about Anime STL. And I wanted to make sure I put, since I'm on YouTube, since hopefully I have enough people watching about anime STL, that I can at least inform you guys what's going to be happening there. And I'll be telling you guys about some of the events that's going on. So basically, when you come to the Honey Tea Maid Cafe, we won't be allowed to serve you any food. We won't be able to serve you any drinks. We'll basically only be doing like dancing and entertainment stuff. So if you guys want food, um, my suggestion is make sure that you're well hydrated before you come into the convention. By the way, if you don't know what the Anime STL is, it's basically Anime St. Louis, and it's at the St. Charles Convention Center. You can actually look it up now if you want, but we'll be there, the Honey Tea Maid Cafe. So if you come by, we'll still be playing games with each other. Of course, it'll all be no contact, but most of our entertainment will be from dancing. So I'm practicing some new songs to dance for you guys, entertain you, and try and make you feel happy while you're there. From what I found out, none of the convention will be selling any type of food. There'll be no concession stands. I don't even know if they'll be selling water, so make sure you bring your own water. I'm still trying to be enthusiastic. I'm still trying to be excited about it. But there's some events that shut down that I look forward to going to. I found out there's not going to be any fashion show. There's not going to be any Lolita Tea Party. There isn't going to be any. Oh, for those of you who are looking to do Doki Doki Speed dating, yeah, that's out of the picture. They're also going to have a lot of pinos there that are closing down as well because they can't. I guess they can't allow that many people in one space at a time. So then there's that. Anyway, those are the ends of my announcements for the Anime STL. I just thought I would tell you guys, make sure you bring your own water. Make sure you eat before you come, or if you're going to stay for a while, or if you have a room, then that's different. Because I asked them, I said, what are we going to do about food? They said they're not going to be able to use any of the amenities except probably, gee, will you be able to use the bathroom? I mean, I don't even know. Anyway, never give up hope, guys. I'll be there to cheer you. I'll be there to encourage you, and I'll be cheering you on in the background so that you can have a good time. From what I know, there'll still like be vendors and stuff there. So yeah. Um. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys the update. I had the meeting not too long ago, and I thought I would share it with you guys. All right, now let's talk about shifting. I have not been back to Toshinori's house since my last video when I received the punishment. Toshinori agreed to give me some time, so I figured I'll probably just go back there tomorrow night, and then let you guys know what happened later, or if I even go tomorrow night, I might take another day. I might need that extra time to myself to figure things out. Like I said, I'm getting ready for Anime STL. I'm also working on my Twisted Academia Part 3, and I'm also trying to do my fan fiction stuff. I'm trying to see if I can find a way to share my work with you guys. I thought of doing more gaming stuff like creating games from scratch. I haven't used the game maker yet, and I don't know why I haven't. The first engine I tried to teach you guys how to use is one that's already made. You can actually create your own characters, put them in the game, and animate them and all that stuff. And I thought of doing videos on that too. I know how to use Unreal Engine. Unfortunately, my laptop is not strong enough or powerful enough to hold the program without it crashing. So that's the only reason I haven't done those. Game Maker I could probably do because it's more of the low end. It's basically 2D stuff, but you can change it to 3D if you like. And I actually made a couple games. Like I said, I'm like traumatized to the point where like my games were deleted anyway. So, all right, so I'm gonna be keeping track of the time. Like I said, I don't feel like this video's been that long. I'm gonna do some explaining to you guys about what I had to deal with. So I had to deal with this issue because of my skin color. And I don't know that if I can really call it racist or anything like that. I've never really personally, I don't think, experienced it. I probably experienced it every day and don't realize it because it's just normal in this country. When we go into the future, this problem, this is going to be so insignificant. It's going to go away. When I tell you guys, it's going to go away to the point where it's not even going to matter. Um, People are going to want kids, and it's going to be like they don't care if the kid's black or white or green or yellow or whatever. They're just going to want a kid, and they just want it to be healthy because human life survival on this planet is not going to be. It's going to be at a so low. It's going to be at like anyway. Enough about the terrible future that you guys, you know, have waiting for you. I mean, I don't know how far into the future that's going to be. I don't know how far into the future I shift. I have no idea. Scary thing. I'm just going to be so glad that I'm so glad that I'm going to be gone before that happens. This is a freaking nightmare, guys. A nightmare. Um anyway, enough about the future. So when I go back to Toshinori's house, I'm thinking maybe I'll bring him something else. Like I don't know. I want to do something special for him again, but I just don't know what I should do. I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. I spied on Toshinori. He was asleep, but I came and I spied on him. I just wanted to watch him. I just wanted to watch him sleep a little bit. I haven't done it in a while. I only stood there for like 2 minutes and I left. I came and I looked around his kitchen and that was it. Like I was just trying to figure out like what can I do for him? Like what can I I'm glad he didn't wake up because I mean, I don't know. I feel like we're together now and it shouldn't matter if I shift to you in the middle of the night. But I know he has to work, so I don't want him to bite off more than he can chew. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys what that means. I realized that in my other video, like sometimes I don't watch my videos after I do them. I go back and I look at them later. Bite off more than he can chew means it means like bite off more than he can chew basically he wears himself out when he's with me. Wearing himself out to the point where the next day he's like no one has ever seen him like this except me. Wait, this video is about more than shifting. I'm not supposed to be talking about Toshinori the whole time. I can't help it sometimes. I get so excited when I just think about him. Okay, back to normal shifting. Okay, so in my other in my Digimon video, you guys know that I was trying to shift to Jewel Pet. I decided not to ever try to shift there again because I ended up in the Digimon world. And if I had ended up where I wanted to go, I would try to shift there again. My only success has been Diabolic Lovers, honestly. Even when I went to Vampire Knight, even when I shifted there, I mean, I got myself into trouble lying and asking me if I was a human, and then me saying, "Oh no, I'm not a vampire," and all this stuff, and then all the stuff that transpired afterwards. I don't know what they would have done to me, like as far as torture and all that. Like I don't know what they would have done. So it's like I guess if they tortured me with like silver or something, they would have found out I wasn't a vampire anyway. But then again, what the hell was I? I said I would stop cursing. Okay. So because of that, like I haven't really been trying to shift anywhere. Um, except like Tushinori's house. There was the my last video I did where it was Resident Evil, that one, and I saw Mr. X and I said I would never ever shift there again because I just don't have enough knowledge about that yet. I don't feel like I can shift there. I probably will never try it again. But like I don't shift to normal places anyway. You know, all the places I shift to, they're not places that like they're not places that someone would try to go to. I don't think so. And I'm shifting all the time. Not every day, but like every other day or like once in a while, like I explained in my other video. I do a lot of I do a lot of visits. Visits is when like I pop into place and I pop out. And that's because I just want to see for a second what it looks like. There is another there's another realm out there. I saw it. And it exists here on this plane in this reality. And I saw it through okay, so I saw it through a mirror image. I saw like and how do I know? Because the trees were different. Nobody could tell me otherwise. I could even see the sky and it wasn't the same color. So like imagine seeing that standing next to someone and them asking you what's wrong and you're like nothing. But it's clear as day you can see it. And this is in the, so I wonder if it was like reflecting the future. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. So I grew up in a family. Um, I grew up in a family of five, and I happened to be the youngest one, the baby. So automatically, when I do something, people want to oversee it. They want to put in their opinion of if they think it's a good idea or not. They just never let me like. I'm not gonna say not be my own person. They're just too concerned over what I'm trying to do, and they'll never. It's usually never positive. They never say, "Oh, that's such a great idea." They usually say, "Well, why are you doing that? What's the purpose of this?" And having more than one person kind of like judge you in that way, it's like it's hard to deal with because you end up quitting a lot of things. You end up, stuff that you're good at. You give up because you feel like maybe what they're saying is right or um a prime example, I entered this writing contest because I do like fan fiction stuff. And the due date was like 2 days. I entered late. They said that they thought my story was good, but these are my older siblings. They're like, "Oh, it's good, and we think your story was really good, but it's not really a horror story, or it's not really scary." And I told them, I don't think that was a part of the contest. I don't think the story was supposed to be scary. It just needed these details. And they go, "Yeah, but I would think I was reading like a horror suspense." They go, "But you should try to write it over." And it's like the story is guys, the entry's in 2 days. I just cooked this up just to throw it in there. I mean, you guys said it's good, but then you're telling me all this stuff, and it's like, but when you have siblings that are older than you, and you happen to be the youngest one, there's always someone that wants to be like an overseer or just overprotective of you in general. Some of you guys may have heard this. I'm not racist, okay? I am not a racist person. I love all people. All human life is precious to me. But some people, sometimes, I've heard this in my family, like, this is why I had such a hard time when I started seeing these things and when these things started happening to me. They'll say, well, that's only for like white people, or, yeah, you would believe that if you were like white or something. And they usually laugh. And it's not that they're laughing at white people, they're laughing because it's like, that's not something that black people do. Like, black people don't do that. And it really doesn't matter what race. Like, I mean, I had to see that for myself. I'm so glad that I chose God when I did because God was able to show me, like, look, this is what's out there. And so my advice to you is if you've been digging, good job. Keep digging. Keep finding your answers. I'm not saying you have to choose a God. When I chose, um, as soon as I chose, God showed everything to me. So if you want to see, if you want to, you don't have to choose my God, but choose a God that you think can show you. I can't tell you, this God isn't real or don't believe in that because guess what? Those things that I thought didn't exist or weren't real because I told you, that's not for black people or it honestly does not matter. Like, and that was why I kept my mouth shut because like Sometimes you can't tell everyone everything. People have their beliefs, and I know why. It has to do with culture. People have different cultures about different things. And so you might hear stuff too. Um, just hang in there. Like, never give up hope, because as long as you believe, and I believe seeing, to me, seeing is believing 100%. Before seeing my guide, before knowing my guide, before talking to my guide, before physically hearing my guide's voice, before being in these places, being able to see them clearly, being able to remember everything about them, the feeling, the ground, the fear of these places. Nobody can tell me that it's nonsense, or that it's not, or that it's not real. Because to me, this is real. This is happening, and it's not because I have an imagination or anything. So, yeah. So this video is supposed to be about more than shifting. The next place I shift, I want to shift somewhere happy. I don't know if I'm gonna do Jewel Pet again. I don't want to go back to the Digimon world. I didn't have a problem going there. I like Digimon, but I really wanted to go to Jewel Pet. That's where I wanted to try and go. People keep writing in the comments that I should start over and just like rescript or something. It's really not that easy. Like, it's not easy to just script what you want. If you've shifted before, put in a comment you've shifted and you scripted and everything turned out perfect. Because I don't know what I'm doing wrong that I can't shift in a perfect way that everything's just works out. I mean, you're lucky if you can even get to where you're going. So I don't see how all these events are falling into place to where they're just perfectly aligned to what people want. Like, it's perfectly aligned to like the desire of your heart. I mean, I guess it's true. I'm not gonna say I don't believe that, because I don't know. Just haven't had it happen to me before. Even with Toshinori, like I've tried to like shift and put like um Toshinori's gonna let me touch him and he doesn't care or something. I got plenty of his love milk and all this stuff, and then I go there and he's like, hey, and I'm like, hi, and then I go like touch him and stuff, and he's like, no, and then he's like trying touching me instead, and I'm like, okay, so it didn't work this time. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying to give that up, but like, I'll take a break from that for a while because it hasn't been working. My guide is over there. I can ask my guide anything, and he'll be able to tell me yes or no. I'll give you guys an example. I asked about the blizzard. I asked about the snowstorm. I decided, we decided to go and run errands. So I asked my guy before I left, is this a good idea? He told me no. I said, but it's not going to be that bad, right? It's going to be just a little bit of snow. There was no answer. And I said, well, it's not going to be like a whiteout, right? And he said, yes. And I said, maybe he's just telling me that. And we get outside and it's like a whiteout. And we're like, why did we come out here? I couldn't look at my siblings. I can't look at my sibling and say, well, yeah, my guy told me that we shouldn't. So, like, I tried to convince us we shouldn't. I mean, it's going to sound ridiculous to her. So, if if you want to know more information about just guides in general, how to find your guide, if you've already found your guide, then write in the comments, please. Tell me what your guide is, who you found. Your guide can be anything. Your guide can end up being a bear. Your guide could be like a jaguar. I've seen a sibling of mine, I've seen her guide, and he's a lion. Lion, ferocious, and kind of scary. I didn't get attacked or anything, but I had the fear of being attacked. Yeah, for sure. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what everyone's that is. Mine just happened to be a wolf. So the lone wolf on top of that. And it just explains so much more about me. I have a better understanding of everything. So guys, like just don't forget about my announcement I did earlier about Anime STL. I just felt like I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today. I know I said I wasn't going to do another video on Toshinori until later. I'm really just trying to decide when I should shift his house. Maybe it'll be tomorrow night. Maybe it'll be the night after. I mean, I don't know, but I'll let you guys know what happened. And just don't forget like any of the stuff I said about race, because none of that matters. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, Indian, Asian, whatever you are. Seeing is believing. So just know that. Don't give up your research. Keep searching. I look for answers. I'm still looking for answers. I feel like Toshinori knows my secret. He knows me and my guide's secret. And he probably knows who I am. I don't know how he knows this information, but I'm pretty sure he knows. So in my next video, it'll probably be like, I don't know when my next video is gonna be. Like I said, I'm not shifting to Toshinori's house for another day or two, so I'm definitely gonna try and let you guys know as soon as I go. Whenever I shift somewhere, I try and do the video right away. That way I can tell you guys all the details that happen. Don't forget about Anime STL, guys. Come and see me. Come by the Honey Tea Maid Cafe if you go. Some people may choose not to go. I'm actually trying to convince a friend of mine not to go because it's her first time going and she's gonna miss out on a lot of things that's normally available. And I really want to try and save her money. But it's really her decision if she wants to or not. I thought I would get to hang out with her at the cafe, her and my other friend. But I might be working like the whole time. I don't know what the hours are gonna be like this year. They said a lot of things have changed, so um I just hope that everything is decent. I don't know. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments where you think I should shift to next. Give me some ideas about where I can try to go. I did shift somewhere else too. I shifted there. I'm not gonna do a video about it though because I don't like it. So um thanks for watching my video, guys. Don't forget to give me a like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Wish me luck in writing my fan fiction stuff. And oh yeah, and my Twisted Academia, I'll be working on it this week. Like I said, I've been busy trying to do my dances and trying to prepare for the Anime STL. So I always lose my train of thought whenever I think about it. Then yeah. All right, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.